In today's video, we solved all of Bloxburgs' biggest conspiracy theories. Hey Gossettes, welcome back. How are you doing today? Tell me down below how your day's been, and tell me what you think of the new update as well. I love it, I love the mini cars so much. In today's video, we are going to be debunking Bloxburg conspiracy theories. Now, I know these aren't really kind of conspiracy theories, but it's a cool title, so that's what we're going with. But yeah, today I'm going to be figuring out if the most, talked about conspiracy theories in Bloxburg are actually true or not. But the theories we're going to be looking at today are the lightning trophy, the ocean trophy, the secret decal, if turning your lights off actually saves bills, if pizza delivery actually gives you the most money, the fireworks man disappearance, and Coctus's true identity, which is the Telemon conspiracy theory, which I'm going to be discussing more towards the end of the video. But first up, we are going to begin with the trophies. Bloxburg has many trophies from special events, login streaks, player milestones, and more, but there's two trophies that aren't as spoken of as much as the others, the ocean and the lightning trophy, both of which people aren't sure if they actually exist or not, especially in particular the lightning trophy. There is countless videos online of people trying to get this trophy, but there's literally no videos of the actual thing. So is this trophy just really rare, or does it just not exist? Well, today we will finally find out the truth. We are going to start with the ocean trophy. Now, I'm going to straight up tell you that the ocean trophy is real. A lot of people know it's real, but surprisingly a lot of the newer community have no idea it exists and think it's kind of just this made up thing on TikTok when it's not. It's been in the game for years and I have it myself, and I'm going to show you how to get it. So what you want to do is you want to head over to the beach, which is what we are going to do now. I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to head over to the beach. Why am I lagging? Hello? Oh, my Wi-Fi's not very good today. Anyways, we are gonna head over to the beach area, so I will see you guys there. Once you're at the beach, what you want to do is you want to head over to this area, and if you can see on the wall, it kind of has like a dip. Oh, it kind of has like a dip there. You want to swim over here. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to go along this wall basically and just head into the first kind of dip in the wall. So right over here, if you look, there is like a corner, and what actually happens is every so often the trophy will actually spawn there. It spawns quite often, so you don't really normally have to wait for long, but it's this little shell which will appear right there, and you just click it and you get the trophy. So we are just going to wait here and wait for the trophy to spawn, and then I will show you guys that yes, it does actually exist. Okay, while we're waiting for the shell to appear, we might as well have a little chit chat. When I was setting up my microphone and my script and everything, I kept hearing this buzzing, right? And it felt like it was coming from the right side of me. My mic's on my left, and I couldn't, I looked, there wasn't a bug or anything that I could see, and I was like, okay, maybe my mic's having a meltdown, and I hear it again, so I look to the right, look down, and there is this bug sat on my shoulder, and I just completely freaked out, and I tried to hit it with my shoe to kill it, but, it fell on my carpet and it ran away, so it's still in my room somewhere, and I'm not okay, it's still in my room somewhere. I'm not good with bugs. I have a lot of fears, ranging from bugs and dirt and spiders, so I will not be sleeping tonight. Where is this shell? I have 5 other theories to debunk, please. Oh my gosh, finally. Okay, so as you can see, oh, I don't want to put my dress over it, there is a little shell that spawns. You just want to click it and click take, and you have got the giant seashell trophy, and it's super cute. I will show you it. I'll place it down in build mode. So here we have the ocean trophy, or mostly known as the seashell trophy, and as you can see, it's just this really cute little seashell on this kind of plaque, and that's it. So yes, this does actually exist. And now it's time for the lightning trophy, and I'm gonna be honest, this one was such a challenge to research. I watched so many videos trying to find someone with the trophy. I asked everyone I knew. I even had people claim to have it but not actually have it, and it took weeks and weeks of research, and I was genuinely convinced this was all a prank and that the trophy wasn't real, because you see so many videos on TikTok of people trying to get it, but you never see a video of someone with the trophy. So I was losing hope, and I was gonna kind of just say, okay, I have no proof this is real, until I came across someone who claimed that they had the trophy. So after a week or so, they finally joined my neighborhood, and here's what happened. I'm recording this on my phone right now, but as you can see here, the lightning trophy is actually real, and it has this really cute little animation. Thank you so much to this guy for showing me, but it is real, so I can move around. Look, it is actually here. There is a trophy here. This is, oh my gosh, it's real. So I can confirm that it is not, it's real, wow. So surprisingly, as you can see, the trophy does exist. And I can confirm that both the ocean and the lightning trophy are real and in-game items that you can get. And now it's time to move on to the secret decal. If you don't know what this theory is, it's that somewhere in the map there is a hidden decal and it's time to figure out if this is real or not. Now I'm once again just going to be straight up with you guys and tell you it is actually real. Been in the game for years, like the ocean trophy, it's one of like the oldest kind of secrets, and I've been there a few times, and I think the reason people aren't sure if it's real or not is because it's quite a journey to get to it, to say the least. I'm gonna show you how, but be prepared, this takes like 10-20 minutes. But what you want to do is you want to head over to the mountain where the hang gliders are and just climb all the way up to the top there. So you literally just need to go next to the lumberjacks and follow this pathway all the way up to the top of the mountain. I forgot to mention this, but I recommend having your moods all the way up. But once you get here, it's time for the next step. So I'm just going to quickly turn my graphics like all the way up. As you'll know, there is this long wall that runs around Bloxburg, and you need to focus on this spot here because you need to fly with the hang gliders over to this spot, and you need to do it in a completely straight line. Don't kind of spin around or anything because you need to be as high as possible. So what you want to do is you want to grab a glider and you just want to turn it and you just want to head in this direction over here. It looks so stupid with my dress. But yeah, we are just gonna kind of, I'm not touching the keys, I'm just leaving it to head in that direction. And what you want to do is when you get to the wall, you want to jump off onto the wall. And then once you get above it, what you want to do is you just want to jump off. And now you are on the wall of Bloxburg. So the secret decal is actually located in the mountain over there, but this is the only way you can get to it. But the only way you can get to it is by walking along the entire map boundary. So all the way across this thing all the way to around the back. You can't go that way because obviously there's no wall there, but the reason why you have to do this is because you can't hang glide to any other point on the wall, so you have to start from here and you literally just want to walk all the way around, and it takes around 10 to 20 minutes, maybe longer if your moods are down. I'm gonna boost my mood because my energy's down. I'm gonna boost my mood there, and then we are just gonna walk all the way around, and I'm gonna time lapse this because I don't really think you want to sit here with me for 20 minutes, but I will see you guys when we are close to the other side. By the way, in case anyone's wondering what that grey blob is over there, that is actually where you spawn before you're loaded into your plot. So like, some of you have probably accidentally glitched before where you haven't spawned on your plot and you've been put in this tiny grey room. That is where that tiny grey room is. That is where you spawn when you first join the game. Just in case any of you were wondering, I don't know. Finally, we are here. We're just at the start of the mountain. So once you've got to here, basically, if you take a look over there, you can't really see it because of the sun, but there is actually a little gap in the mountain. So you just want to walk along the edge of this, and then I'm going to show you how to get into it. You kind of just need to jump into it. But yeah, you can see it better there. You can see there's kind of a little like room in there, I guess. Here we are. So you can see that under there is actually a little room. And if you look, if you stand over it, you can see there's kind of a little ledge that hangs out. So I recommend going in first person and kind of just very slowly going over the edge. Oh, I'm scared. Over the edge, and you'll drop down and you will land on it. And if you turn around, here is the secret decal in Bloxburg. And as you can see, it's just Copter saying hey. And yeah, this has been here for honestly years. I've been playing Bloxburg since 2016 and I can't remember it not being here. But yeah, here is how you get to the secret decal, and that is it basically. This is just a little secret area you can go to. But yeah, that is it. That is how you find the secret decal, and once you're done taking photos or whatever, you can just simply jump straight off the map. Oh, I landed on the wall. Uh-oh. There we go. Bye bye. We are now going to move on to the next theory, which is if turning off your lights actually saves your bills. And I'm going to be honest here, I lost the footage for this one, but I can confirm that turning off your lights has zero effect on your bills. Like, if you turn them off, your bills won't go down, they stay the same. So honestly, just keep your lights on. If you're interested in how I kind of figure this out, it's really simple. I just built a really small house on a plot and I filled it with lights, and I kept all the lights on and checked what the bills were when they were on, and then I turned them all off and checked what the bills were when they were turned off, and the number just didn't change. So yeah, you can't actually save money by turning your lights off. Next up is probably one of the biggest questions asked in the Bloxburg community, and that's if pizza delivery actually gives you the most money. You may notice in Bloxburg servers, literally everyone does the same job, the pizza delivery job. And a few years ago, a rumor began that it was the highest paying job in Bloxburg. A lot of people believe this and started only working for pizza delivery, as did I, but hundreds of people also think it's a lie, and considering money is incredibly important to players, still to this day, people continue to argue if it's the highest paying job or not, or if all the jobs just give you the same amount. And I thought it was time we finally had our answer, so I spent a few days thinking on how I could actually figure this out, and I came up with an idea. What I did was I got 5 Bloxburg players that were all on level 1 for every single Bloxburg job, and they had no game passes, just to make sure they were all equal and they all had the same level, and I got them to go and work and do one thing on each job, so like cut down one tree or deliver a pizza. Once they all sent me photos of every job's income, I then wrote all of them down and compared them, and I put them into a list of the highest paying to the lowest paying, because yes, I did discover some jobs give you more than others. So I proudly present to you the official but unofficial Bloxburg job list, with the lowest paying at the bottom and the highest paying at the top. Just to clarify, this list is 99% accurate, the list itself is accurate, but the amounts will be maybe $1 or $2 different. And also keep in mind, the more you level up, the more you will actually make. This is just showing all the jobs at level 1 compared to each other. So for example, if you were on level 50 for all of the jobs, you would still get more for the ones at the top of the list, but if you were on like level 10 on one job and level 5 on the other, no matter what jobs there were, you'd still get more for being on level 10, as it's a higher level, if that makes sense. But overall, this list is accurate. The jobs at the top give you the most money, the jobs at the bottom give you the least. So at the bottom of the list, in 12th place, we have the pizza baker, which you make around $6 to $7 from. In 11th place, we have the miner job, where you make $7 to $8. In 10th place, we have the burger cashier, where you make around $7 to $10. In 9th place, we have the ice cream job, where you make around $10 to $12. In 8th place, we have the hairdresser job, where you make around $10 to $13. In 7th place, we have the fisherman job, where you make around $11 to $13. In 6th place, we have the stocker job, where you make around $10 to $14. In 5th place, we have the janitor job, where you make around $11 to $15. In 4th place, we have the mechanic job, where you make around $13 to $17. Then in 3rd place, we have the woodcutter job, where you make around $13 to $19. In 2nd place, we have the cashier at the supermarket job, where you make around $13 to $19. And then in 1st place, if you haven't guessed it already, we have the delivery person job, where you make around $41 to $50. Just another reminder, all the values are the values at level 1. So I can confirm that pizza delivery does actually give you the most money, and by quite a lot as well. We finally have our answer. Next up, we have something that isn't really a theory, but more of a small interesting detail in the Bloxburg world. And this is the disappearance of the fireworks salesman. If you don't know who this is, it's the guy who normally stands at the fireworks tent that's added into the game for things like New Year's Eve or the 4th of July, and his name is allegedly Boomer, and he looks like this. But as of the 8th of August 2021, he suddenly disappeared from his tent and he hasn't been seen since. What's even more strange about this is on the news channel on the Bloxburg TV, you can actually see his disappearance mentioned. So this may be more than just removing an NPC, considering they actually wrote it into the news program. But that's all we know about it, so who knows if Boomer will ever return. Now last but not least, we probably have the most interesting conspiracy theory that the Bloxburg community has been questioning for years, and that is the identity of the Bloxburg creator Coptus, because as of right now he is completely anonymous, but there is a possibility that we have actually found out his true identity through many little clues. So as I was researching this for the video, I realized that it was a lot bigger than I thought at first, and I found out a lot more information than planned. So I decided that I'm gonna have to make a completely separate video video to talk about this. Please don't hate me. But keep your eyes out on my channel for my upcoming video, Who is Coptus, where I talk about who we think Coptus actually is and all the little clues and theories that I've managed to find, because it gets very interesting. That is all for today's video, and I'm sorry it took so long to post, but a lot of time went into this and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Special thank you to Simply Infinite, the guy who had the lightning trophy. His Instagram will be linked down below. I love you all so much, Glossettes. I will see you in the next video. Bye!